I'm just saying, got the food on belly. If you can't resist, then you just slay. I ain't playing. I'm just saying, got the food on belly. If you can't resist, then you just slay. Bet them money. All them they just hungry. Yeah, I'm trying to eat. First take a seat. Then just have a sip. Feeling all the drip. All my ninjas, they just want the beat. All you haters, take a sniff. Got them funks on the brain that I blush with that shit. Green tea, slipping. She a real queen. I'm all that with the cuisine, so have it on that heart. Be looking super thick. It's like a rated 5-star. Oh, who that is? Bad ass club party. Straight to hotel lobby. Like what's up? Running no like spicy, bro.
Baby, I feel like we all today we turn lean. I'm young and mature, young and my last me. Is this you? But I could at the door. Oh, you should learn how to use your chopstick while I'm trying to feast. I'm flossing with the. Got my brother that done loads of cooking special on the beat. That's on info mind. W. Why that Lucy up in his.
Stretch that force, man.
Come on.
And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm tryna take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. Moving like I never had the chances in my past life. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension, all them things that I want expensive. I put it all in the rest on the checklist. Please don't ask why I move so restless. You know the prodigy taking effect. Don't hear the hate till they say it direct. Either way, I won't don't give him no breath. Long as I got my deposit in check, I might be the illest if I ain't a jet.
Yeah.
So if we're rewinding 60 years from 2023, that brings us to 1963. Which NBA team won the championship that year?
Was it the Hawks, the Lakers, the Celtics, or the Warriors? You should know your 1963 NBA trivia, because if you do, you just earned yourself some BC. But here's another question for you. How many games did it take the Celtics to win that final series in 1963?
Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7 games? I'll give you a little hint. This number is also the number that LeBron James wears on the Lakers currently. Easy one.
And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Hero, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Outside Butler. Love passes to Butler. Just 5 on the clock.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Now here's Halliburton to the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Kevin Love. First.
Free throw good, MP. Now Lowry. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Over to the wing. Here's Hero. To the middle. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Hero.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Halliburton outside to the paint. Here's Rivera, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 7 points.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. 4-3. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Shot's good by Mathurin.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Hero. Back to Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lowry's gotten his second bucket of the game. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Lowry against Halliburton. MP left side. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Adebayo. Love, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Hield. Halliburton outside. Back to Hield.
first 2 minutes.
Inside, here's Rivera. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's Hero. The Pacers making their last shot. 5 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. The shot no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
MP with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Here's Rivera. The shot comes out. And Miami the other way now. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 13.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Down low. Here's Rivera. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Indiana leading. And here's MP. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Love. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hero outside. Good D by MP.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers. They're up by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Here come your Indiana Pacemates.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
And so here is Miami. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Strus. That three's off the mark. Well, the Pacers shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's McConnell. Goes back up. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got his first points of the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Nesmith. Now here's McConnell. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Pacers with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three. Easy looks when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter.
With the score, your Pacers 40, the Heat 27.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Miami shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. They've got Buddy Hield. MP is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. That's the group for Rick Carlisle. Getting going here in the second half. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. From 13, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
After receiving heavy criticism in his second year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
You know, with Hero, Smitty, his play earned him the 6th Man of the Year.
And he ran away with that award, BA. And it wasn't only because of his prolific scoring. Hero also displayed his playmaking ability, and he improved on the defensive end as well.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Kevin Love.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. Hero with it. Adebayo in the post. Turner covers. Adebayo, that's good.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside, here's Rivera. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Pass to Hero from behind the arc. They get the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Hero's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Outside Hield to the middle. Here's Rivera. It doesn't go for him. Love with the defensive effort for Miami. They've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hero with the bucket.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
A new lineup here for Indiana. So it's Miami now. A 12-point game. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Pacers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Mathurin. MP against Martin. To the left side wing. Outside Hield. Halliburton outside. To the right side. Here's Mathurin. No good on the three. Up top, Lowry. Guarded by Hield. And that one's good.
When you are Lowry's size, you need to have a strong floater, and that was a beauty he just put up.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Puts it up. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Pass to Love. This one for three. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Love gives you another guy who can extend the defense, can go down low and score. Give the man credit for what he brings to this team.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up two.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
But in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Mathurin. Now MP. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Martin.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Hield against Hero. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Fires high post. They grab their own miss. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hield. Hield's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hero against Hield. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Rivera. And the bucket is good. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Here's Hero. Oh, and Turner with a block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Hero on the money from 12 feet away.
I loved it by Tyler Hero, a good player who's only going to get better.
Outside Hield. Love against MP. Outside Hield. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Rivera. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Hero.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Love passes to Adebayo, stolen by MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line, from Indiana, Rivera. 1 shot.
Free throw good, MP. 11 seconds left to play in the 4th. Here's Vincent. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just went lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, my shots were falling tonight, mostly because my teammates were setting me up with some great looks. We always look for the open man, and tonight it was your boy.
Do you look at yourself as a go-to player on this team?
Man, we got a whole bunch of go-to players. It all depends on who's feeling it that night.
Right.
Again, tonight, my shots were falling, man. So, we try to take it, the best shots regardless of who it is.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man.
No doubt.
Well, we've got a marquee matchup here tonight, don't we, Brent, with two of the top teams in the league set to go at it.
Yeah, this is one where you might put your phone on vibrate, turn the lights down a little bit, go ahead and have dinner early, because this one is going to be a great matchup, and you don't want to miss a play.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Josh Richardson out there with McCollum, and it's Nance in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A very nice moment for MP. It was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's McCollum. The Pelicans get another chance here.
Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Passes to Mathurin. Inside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Halliburton passes to Rivera. Plays it up and takes it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Ingram. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
The Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Now, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Here's McCollum. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, this is when Zion's at his best. He gets to the interior, can use that quickness and explosiveness.
McCollum against Halliburton. Here's Rivera. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's 6 points for MP.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Ingram outside. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Ernie Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Herbert Jones comes in for Richardson.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Hield against Ingram. Fires for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Here's Mathurin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Five on the clock. Pass to Neesmith. Good on the triple. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And here are the Pelicans now after Indiana gets the 3.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one.
Substitution on the court.
The feed to Marshall. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Nance. Nice touch on the back shot. Nance has got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. MP is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And that one, good. Halliburton's got his first 2 points.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Richardson attacking. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so MP will bring it up for Indiana. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Here's Rivera. Pelicans pull it in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Richardson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Pacers now. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nabasta, Hernan Gomez. Now Nance, covered by MP. To the paint, 5 to shoot. Basket, good. Marshall's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hield outside. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. To the inside. Rivera. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 3. Richardson outside. Back to McCollum. Passes it to Marshall. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Marshall. Now, here's Richardson. Nothing. Zion Williamson. Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And stolen by Williamson. McCollum against Halliburton. McCollum, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And he makes the first. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And then for New Orleans, Murphy's checked in. And it's Herbert Jones in for Josh Richardson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Now here's Williamson. After the miss from Rivera. To the right side. Kicks it to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. And now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Well, if the defense is going to give up this kind of shot, they're challenging you to prove you can make that. and Zion showing you can.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell.
First team.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for your Pacers.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, these are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
And the dunk by MP. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Pacers leading by
33. The Pelicans 32. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Fans, your Pacers Youth Dance
We've got
Team.
second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Richardson. And it's Nance in at the 5. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
A skillful move there by Matthew against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to vault.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Indiana, Mathurin. One shot.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 4. To the wing right side, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Now here's MP, covered by Williamson. McCollum left side. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Off target with the fadeaway. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. A nice shot by Rivera.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pelicans trail by 6. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. He kicks to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. McCollum trying to get open. And there's Williamson on the assist by Nance. Williamson's got 16. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Time for your Indiana.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for MP.
Substitution
3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
For the Pacers, Jalen Smith, 1 shot.
Free throw drop for Smith. So it's Indiana with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Jackson is out there with Neesmith, and it's Rivera in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Richardson outside. And here's Jones. It's McCollum on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Pass to Neesmith. To the middle. A nice shot by Rivera. 18 points for MP.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Neesmith. Not a lot of room. And the pass to Mathurin. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Jones, the pass to Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Indiana moving it around. Back to MP. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Outside, Jones. Pass to McCollum. Fires the three. That shot is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. This is it to Mathurin. Here's Rivera. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Hield finds MP. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Rivera. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Williamson. Over Hield. And it's Williamson missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. With D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
MP against Williamson. Pass to Mathurin. Hield right side. Down low. Turner passes to Mathurin. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
They had a fantastic play for the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Daniels. He's looking for Williamson and finds him.
Zion Williamson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Nwora, the pass to Rivera. Count the basket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Hayes the pass to Daniels. Lewis on top. Off on that one. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
I'm just trying to win. Coach told me before the game to stay aggressive, look for my own shots, try to establish myself on offense. You know, that's not usually my priority, but I knew that if I did, the rest of the game would come.
So does that mean you're looking to shoulder more of the offensive load going forward?
Man, listen, man, I'm willing to do whatever the team needs. We have a lot of guys who can score on this team. I'm just trying to win. I don't mind stepping up and taking major shots if they're there, though.
Great stuff. Congrats on the win.
a long, long time ago. But not be long time at all. Nobody go know. Don't be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody can know. Don't be anybody in business. Yeah. But nowadays, everything don't change. It can't be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business. I will take myself to the public. I will impose myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get, everybody could know. Everybody could know. It be everybody in business. It be everybody in business.
just what you want. So don't leave me drowning. Don't let me down. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Oh, let's make the most of this before it's over. Time, don't wanna waste a feel like we can make it real. Don't wanna wait when you could be loving me. Signs, too busy reading minds. Already made it here. Don't overthink when you could be loving me. Get me started before this started. I could be giving someone all of me, totally. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Slow, better make the most of this before it's over. Time, don't wanna waste a feel like we can make it real. Don't wanna wait when you could be loving me. Signs, too busy reading minds. Already made it here. Don't overthink when you could be loving me. Play it safe in case I don't feel the same. Oh, end of the day. Won't face what you're too afraid to say it. Too intimidated when you could be loving me.